1, 2, 3.
Blazer!
Feeling Potter. Davis hammers it down. Trujillo.
Oh, yes, CJ.
Yes, sir. Oh, wow.
Trailblazer. Welcome to Trailblazer Tip-Off.
Let's go!
And welcome inside Burns Arena. We are getting ready for Trailblazer basketball. Tonight, Utah Tech hosting the Nobel Knights. Hi there, everybody. Rod Zundel along with Mike Olson. Glad to have you aboard for Trailblazer Tip-Off. Mike, Trailblazers coming in after just a horrendous schedule to start the season. 7 games in 12 days in 4 different states, including a trip to Hawaii and back.
Yeah, I don't know how many hotels, different beds. I don't know how they keep things straight, but what a road trip for this Trailblazer team that spent a long time. So we've had them in Burns Arena.
Trailblazers went 1 for 2, 1 for 3 in the trip to Hawaii. They coming off a 68-62 loss to the Hawaii team, and they played pretty well in that game against Hawaii, which they're a pretty good team.
Yeah, that was a great test for this Utah Tech team, and I thought they showed up right from the beginning. That's a long road trip, tough place to play. I think they really showed up and got a lot of work done that'll lead into as we get closer to WAC play.
Okay, so 7 games in 12 days. Don't have a lot of practice time. Got to do a lot of things on the fly. So let's just talk about the newcomers, because they've had to try to figure out how everybody else works, the new guys, on this road trip that they've been taking. So let's talk about them. First of all, the Utah Valley transfer, Ethan Potter, the man in the middle. What do you like about his game with the Trailblazers?
He's just a strong, heady post player, right? This is another guy that's got WAC regular season championship on his resume. 53% from the field. He's our leading scorer, 17 points a game, 8 rebounds. Made the all-tournament team in Hawaii. The thing that I love about him, Rod, is 3 20-point games already.
Yeah. Now, Noah Belonga got some length to him.
Oh, he's a matchup nightmare for teams with his length. He's a guy that's going to be playing 30-plus minutes a game. Trailblazer fans will get a good look at his versatility, shooting 22% from three-point line. So he has some work to do from behind the arc. That 22% is not quite where it needs to be.
And he's 0 for 7 against Hawaii. Jashawn Holt, they call him Juice.
Yeah, one guy that's got an experience. He's got over 50 games, Rod, in the SEC. Started 22 games at Alabama, 11 games at Georgia. He's a 6'7" point guard that can add a lot of serious length to this roster. Leads the team in three-point percentage, but he needs to cut down on the turnovers.
Then how about this guy, Chance Trujillo?
Another fellow Snow College Badger. He's another 35-plus minute a game. He's played 40-plus minutes twice already this season, but 5 of the 7 games this year, he's been in double digits.
I've been impressed with true freshman out of Skyview High School in Smithfield, Tanner Davis.
Yeah, I mean, he's a freshman that's off to a great start. Leads the team in field goal percentage at 56%. Already has 12 steals, so he's a both end of the floor type of guy. 5 double-digit scoring outings, and a guy that will only get better. He's a culture guy, and he's already got 5 starts as a freshman.
All right, now Madiba Owana, all-WAC freshman team this year, coming back. He's been getting the most minutes as a starter.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, he is perfect coming off the bench. In that role, when he comes off the bench, he brings a lot of scoring, a lot of energy. He's a defensive stopper.
So he kind of got off to a slow start because he's been coming off the bench, but he has started the last 2 games trying to bring Jashawn Holt maybe a little scoring punch off the bench.
Yeah, that combination keeps teams wondering, we have to prepare for a 6'7" Jashawn Holt or Madiba Owana, 2 completely different players. So it'll be nice to see who settles into that role.
All right, so the Trailblazers are 3 and 4. They've been averaging 77 points a game, but they've been giving up 77 points a game. Free throw, 68%. That needs to be up. And then three-point percentage, 27%. Mike, that's got to change because you have some athletes. You talked about Holt, 6'7", Malonga, 6'8", 6'3", Trujillo. They can drive to the bucket now, but if they can't shoot outside, teams aren't going to respect that, and they'll back off of them.
That's right, and that will open things up for Ethan Potter and those guys in the middle. They've got to be able to get the ball out to the three-point line, be a threat out there, open up that room for Ethan Potter to work.
All right, Trailblazers out on the floor, counting down the minutes till tip-off. Utah Tech and Nobel come back with the head coach after this.
Welcome to Utah Tech University. From classrooms to cliffs and lectures to lakes. Here, we celebrate active learning, active life. Our Trailblazers learn by doing, are career ready, and solve real problems with real partners to meet community needs. Here, students get the full college experience and choose from 300 affordable academic programs. All in one of the most stunning destinations on Earth. With this as your backyard, life is just as active as your education. Come experience active learning, active life at Utah Tech University.
Back here in Burns Arena, getting ready for tip-off, Utah Tech and the Nobel Knights. Rod Zundel and Mike Olson here for you. Mike, so far overall, with 7 games for the Trailblazers, what kind of a grade would you give these guys?
Oh, that's tough. I mean, early on right now, it's got to be right around that B range when you look at the team that they played. I mean, you've got number 13 ranked Arizona just knocked off UConn. This Trailblazer team played them extremely well. Right? I think the games that they just came out and handled business right away. They should have won one-handedly. They took care of business. In those tough games, Arizona State, they played well. They hung with the Hawaii team at Hawaii. So early on, I think this is a B.
All right, we will get a final word from head coach John Judkins. Talk about the start of the season and what he wants to accomplish tonight. Here, Juddy.
Coach, what a start to the season. 7 games in 12 days in 4 different states.
Yeah, I wish we were 7-0 though. No, again, we knew going into the schedule when we did it, it was going to be tough. It was going to be rough. Starting the first game of the year on the road at South Dakota, it was not a smart thing for us. Most teams like to have a home game to start, even if it's a Division II or Division III school. But we owed them a game, and that's the only time that we could do it, so we did. And then, that stretch right there, we just got back going to Arizona State, and Hawaii. Those 5 games in, 7 or 8 days, whatever it was. It was a blur, no question. But you know what I liked about it, Rod, is we had to adjust on the fly. We didn't have time to really practice or do things, so we had to do things with film. We had to do things with, on-court situation, and I loved that. I thought we played really good against Arizona. I thought we battled pretty hard on that one. Arizona State, we didn't play as well. Again, those were the 2 back-to-back games, and maybe our guys were a little bit tired mentally, who knows. And then we go on the road to Hawaii, and that first game in Hawaii, as much as you try to tell them, hey, guys, we're here to work, we're here to go get it done, it's still, some guys have never been in Hawaii, and it's a tough thing. No excuses. We should have played better. And then I thought we had a little okay game on Friday. And then I thought Saturday against Hawaii, the home team, I thought we played extremely well. We were physical, hold them to 66 points at their place, I thought was very good. Our offense just wasn't going the way we did. But again, 3 games in 4 days, it's a tough one. And I didn't really go very deep in my bench, and that's something that I wish I would have done better. And so hopefully these next couple of games, I want to do more of that. I can't get our guys playing 35 minutes a game. They got to be in the 20s, maybe even the low 30s, but something that I got to do a better job of. But again, I thought we grew up. I thought we learned a lot. Sometimes when you go on the road, that helps your team chemistry, get you guys together, and I thought that really helped us out this time.
As grueling as it was, now you got 2 weeks at home where you can practice knowing and seeing what your guys have done in the heat of battle. That can be beneficial.
Oh, it is. That's what we're trying to do. These next 3 games are big for us. The bad part is one of them is over Thanksgiving break, which we lose a lot of our students against Portland State. But again, it's scheduling's hard. Teams don't want to come in here. Some of our guys said that today. Our coaching staff is, hey, we don't lose at home. Teams don't want to come here, and so it's really, really hard to get games. But we're excited about Friday. We're excited about Tuesday, and then after the Thanksgiving break, we have another team coming in that's going to be ready for Saturday, and that's a doubleheader with the women. So that should be a fun night too as well. But we're excited to be home. That was one thing we said. It wasn't nice to be in your own bed, doing your own things, getting back to that routine. And now we got these 3 home game stretch. We got to get it done.
All right. That was head coach John Judkins, Rod Zundel, Mike Olson back. All right, Mike, final words here tonight. We've had some audio issues. Hopefully you can hear us better. But final words before we tip off. What do you want to see from the Trailblazers this evening?
A quick start. I want to see them jump out, do their thing, set the tempo, play at their pace, and execute their offense.
Okay, we're about ready for tip-off. The national anthem is coming up. We will let you listen in on that. And then we'll have the tip-off on ESPN+. Devin Dixon will have it on the Fan Sports Radio. Utah Tech and Nobel Knights coming up.